All right, so summer 2026 is almost here, and that back is not gonna unbig itself. You know, my daughter walks around the house, she's 6 years old, and she keeps singing big back. And at first I thought it was funny, but now I take it personal, right? So I'm over here trying to unbig my back while I'm trying to reduce my belly bloating, and I'm trying to also reduce joint inflammation. Because you know, a brother getting older these days, so we got to start taking even better care of our bodies. Since as you get older, some things that your body was able to tolerate and use up and flush out easily, as you get older, that becomes harder. Then you start to get like the stubborn belly fat, chest fat in men, and a lot of other things happen. Well, my friend, the only thing you need, right, is to invest in a juicer and these three ingredients right here. And I'm going to tell you how to reduce belly fat, bloating, joint inflammation almost instantly, along with doing a whole bunch of other things like boosting your immune system and taking care of your skin and getting that radiant, beautiful skin. A lot of people have pimple problems or blemishes on their skin. You can get rid of all of that and stay hydrated. Okay? So, this video you're watching, all I have in this video is something that I do every single year. Around this time of the year, I start my juicing. So, you're going to start off with a seeded watermelon. And I said seeded watermelon. I don't have anything against a watermelon without seeds. There are lots of information out there. Some of it is true, some of it is not. But I just prefer seeded watermelon because I grew up with seeded watermelon. I didn't see watermelons without seed until in recent years as an adult. And I know with GMO, genetic modification of our foods and all that, that some of the stuff that we used to enjoy when we were younger no longer have seeds. So I'm kind of skeptical. I don't want to debate with anybody if seedless is good for you or not. I sometimes do use seedless when I cannot find the seeded ones. However, my preference is seeded. So you're going to start off with seeded watermelon. You're going to start off with some limes. Yes, seeded limes. Not lemons, limes. And you're going to start off with some ginger root. Okay? Now I know you're going to ask yourself, what the hell am I mixing ginger root with lime and watermelon juice for? It just sounds weird. Let me tell you what sounds weird. What sounds weird is that you can unbloat your belly, your bloated big belly, but you don't want to do it. That's what sounds weird. Okay? What sounds weird is that you prefer to run to the doctor and have them prescribe you something that might fix one thing but give you about 5 other side effects. That's what sounds weird. And spend money that you don't have because that insurance only covers so much and only goes so far. At the end of the day, your first line of defense should be what you consume on a daily basis. That means what you eat or drink. And then you worry about the doctor after if you're not able to fix all those things for yourself. That's just what I believe. So, pay attention because I'm going to tell you why you're using each one of these ingredients. So, let's start out with the ginger root. Ginger root is a very powerful natural remedy that is known for its anti-inflammatory and its antioxidant properties. Antioxidant meaning it clears up all the free radicals within your blood system. Antioxidant means basically it chases poison out of your system. It is highly effective at soothing nausea. My grandmama used to have like these ginger candies when I was growing up in Jamaica, and if she felt nauseous on long bus rides or whatever, she would pop some of those in her mouth, and we grew up with those as well. Or just carry a small piece of ginger root and pop it in your mouth. Or I saw pregnant women in the Caribbean put a piece of ginger root in their mouth. It's good, hold off the morning sicknesses and all that. It's also good for easing digestive discomfort, reducing muscle and joint pain. If you're a person that work out but you have like a slow recovery, Put some ginger in your diet. And also regulating your blood sugar. These are super, super important things, right? And that's ginger. Now, let's talk about the next one on the list. You got the magical ginger already. The next one on the list is the powerful lime. Limes. Limes are actually nutritional powerhouses packed with vitamin C, antioxidants, and a thing called citric acid. If you consume limes regularly, it helps to boost your immune system. You know, you see people all the time always coughing and sneezing, and every 2 weeks when you see them, they're always sick, right? Well, that immune system might need a little bit of boosting. So here goes lime. Helps to boost that immune system, helps to promote your healthy skin by supporting something that's called collagen production. And it also aids in digestion like ginger does. And it's also said to lower the risk of humans developing kidney stones. That's the powerful lime. Lime does more than that though, because lime also improves iron absorption. Pairing plant-based iron, non-heme iron with iron vitamin C found in limes, it helps your body to absorb the mineral much more efficiently. And of course, reduces inflammation. Flavonoids and other types of nutrients in these limes exhibit anti-inflammatory properties which can help to protect your heart health and lower the risk of chronic illness as well. You know, as you get older, those joints start to crinkle and crankle a lot, right? And you might bend down and you can't get back up quickly as you used to because you got a little pain in the knee, or your knee is a little bit swollen, or you feel it in your shoulder joints. Your range of motion is not like it used to be. Your wrist joints or your elbow joints, even in your fingers and toes. Anywhere there are joints in the body, in your neck. Put a little bit of lime, a little bit of ginger in your diet, and you should be all right because that's what it targets. Now, let's talk about combining all of those with the powerful watermelon. If you want to know, watermelon is something that is funny because, you know, they have a saying about black people and watermelon. But you know, the elders knew something that we did not know. And people might make fun. Oh, watermelon, chicken, fried chicken and watermelon. Oh, you love watermelon. That's okay. That's all good until you find out how good watermelon actually is. Watermelon is highly nutritious and it's also a refreshing fruit. It is 92% water. Water. But the kind of water, not water like that water that you buy at the store in a bottle that has other things in it and it's just empty water. This type of water is what makes for excellent form of hydration, kind of like coconuts. It is already made alkaline just by the way that it produces this water. It is incredibly low in calories as well. About 46 calories per whole cup of watermelon juice. So while you're delivering these essential nutrients like vitamin A, vitamin B6, vitamin C, as well as a high dose of antioxidants like lycopene, you are also hydrating your organs, your body inside out. So, watermelon juice boosts heart health. Watermelon actually contains something that's called citrulline, an amino acid that may help to improve blood flow and lower your blood pressure by relaxing the blood vessels. And it also contains lycopene, which supports cardiovascular wellness. It reduces muscle soreness. It supports skin and eye health. It aids in digestion. the high water content combined with dietary fiber promotes healthy digestion and keeps your gastrointestinal tract moving regularly. For those of you who are constipated or you are bloated because of constipation and irritability, you have a problem going to the toilet, bathroom, moving waste from your body at least twice a day, this is for you. And it promotes overall wellness. These are the benefits of watermelon and watermelon juice. Now, if you ask me how I do my watermelon and my watermelon juice, as you can see in the video, chop up the watermelon. No, I don't peel it. I don't take the rind, the skin off. Same thing for the limes. I don't use the inside and leave the skin out. That's where a lot of the most powerful nutrients are in it, and also the ginger. So all I do is wash everything properly, cut it up in bite sizes, put it in a juicer, and it comes out the other side nutritious and ready to reduce my belly bloating and reduce my joint inflammation. Hey, try this for a week and then come back and tell me if your belly bloating has gone away or if you've noticed a difference in the inflammation in your joints. If you don't have belly bloating and you don't have inflammation in your joints, then it's just a healthy drink to drink regardless. It sure beats all the high fructose corn syrup and all the other stuff that you're drinking off these shelves. Anyways, leave your comments in the comment section below. Share your next ingredients or tell me what you think about this one. And I'll catch you on the next video. Health is wealth. I'm out. Peace.